Hi, I'm Rosie.
Yay, I'm back on YouTube.
Welcome to my channel, where I look into what's going on intuitively in the world, from the political to the personal.
You can book personal readings on my website, rosieinsights.com. Rosie and Karina News Digest. Rosie Insights started about 7 years ago as Rosie Psychic Investigator, looking at news related to the Trump administration. Over the years, I have followed the practice of doing research about what's going on in the news, making that a core feature of my content. As of November 7th, 2024, I have had Karina as my daily guest slash partner for the series after the election. We are committed to working as a pair on this series at least until this election situation is resolved. Karina lives in Arizona, loves crystals, and is a certified aromatherapist. She is working on her website for private client healing appointments. We'll share her info once it's ready. Karina started as Rosie's, meaning my client, about 5 years ago, and then we became friends and started sharing the conversations we were having privately already. This channel is about looking at current news and events through an intuitive lens and sharing intuitive information. This content is for entertainment purposes only. Trust your intuition. This channel is just one source. Do your research, trust your intuition. You are the master of your own beliefs. What we won't do: conform. We do not conform with what other channels say necessarily. This is an independent channel, as is theirs. If you have a question about what you heard on another channel, ask that channel. On to today's episode. If you like this video, subscribe and press like. Thank you for watching.
Hello, everybody, welcome. What was it? Psychic investigator. So today, Karina is not with us. She has other commitments. Sundays are usually a very, really busy day for me because I do readings on Sundays. So it's harder to align the schedule. So I'm just going to cover a few things that have popped up. Okay. All right. So today is Sunday, December 22nd. Let's get started. Okay, let me do the protection prayer. So I'd like to ask for protection. A beautiful ray of light coming on top of my head as I breathe in. I fill my lungs as I breathe out. I create a circle. I create a circle. I step into it. I step into it. I feel connected. I feel protected. I'd like to ask that information come only from the highest sources, that I create the good and only the good. And so it is. All right. So let's start here with a very attractive man here. Okay. So I reposted yesterday's video because it turns out that the first item that was on yesterday's video was in fact a parody account. But the reading stands in terms of the energy, so much so that today, this is Trump in Phoenix, Arizona, where he's complaining about Elon Musk. So let's listen here. This is interesting.
And he got over 2,000 units. That's a lot. And they flooded it with Starlink, and it was so good. It saved a lot of lives, so we want to thank him. But no, he's not going to be president, that I can tell you. And I'm safe. You know why? He can't be. He wasn't born in this country. And he got over 2,000 units. That's a lot. And they flooded it with Starlink, and it was so good. It saved a lot of lives, so we want to thank him.
Okay, so two things is kind of interesting that he mentioned Starlink, right? I mean, it seems strikes me as particularly creepy. And of course, he would say something like that because, right, like that we know we believe that there is, of course, the connection. And by the way, if you haven't watched one of the very first videos I did with Karina after the election, addresses Starlink, and very interesting. Okay, all of it. So here we have today. He is talking about Musk. He can't. I'm safe. And it's interesting that why would a person say, even address that, right? And immediately when I pick up his energy, he is at, of course, he's truly scared. But what I got also that's interesting is that I see Elon Musk behind the scenes. You don't know, Donald. You don't know what we can do. We can very well change the Constitution, go do anything we want. So I think Trump is scared of Musk, but Musk is not scared of him, really. So, so let's see. Now, on yesterday's video, we did see that they were going to split, basically. But I have a question. Does Trump have the power to get rid of Musk, given that we know that Musk is, uh, he's basically responsible for his win. But the question remains: is so is Trump able to get rid of Musk? No, I see that he's hovering over him because he's like, remember, Donald, without me, there would be no win. Does he say that to Trump? I think he does. But if Trump is this going to happen? How is this going to happen? They're going to fall. So I don't feel like I see that Musk is actually he's angry at him because Musk is his match, right? They both have the ego is so big, it's unreal. So so he's Musk especially is not afraid. So he's upset that Donald Trump is saying this in public. In fact, he's like, he thinks that I did it for what? I mean, did I do it? I don't need the money, right? I mean, he should be thankful that I even allowed myself to get close to him. So, okay, so all right, so interesting, interesting. All right, so let's see. Let me pause here. I have a question about this. Does Trump know the danger he's in? Meaning, does he know that the plan really is? I mean, it's not a secret, right? The plan is to put him in place. He's in place, and then he'll be gone soon, right? Either by natural causes or whatever. He could be kicked out. But what's going to happen? I don't think it's a secret, right? This is I think it's their plan, Elon Musk and company. But what is going to happen here? What is going to happen? Is Trump aware of what the danger is in? Yes, he knows, and he knows that they're not, and so the way he's speaking out in public as a means to forewarn. But I think he's one of those, they're psychopaths, right? They don't have the same emotions that we do. I feel like he's as ruthless as the rest of them. But let's see, but are they able to accomplish their goal? No, because they all go down. All right. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. Okay, so this is something that just came out, and I saw mentions of this. So now, of course, I fact checking. No, I've been fact checking. It was just that one tweet that uh, turned out to be a joke. But the vibe was correct. It's just that. But anyway, so this guys, this is the real deal. This is the reason for all of this. When you, of course, Peter Thiel doesn't lie about his ideology. He's a neo-Nazi, basically. But their real goal here is to get the US money, just at the same time as they are anti Social Security and all of it. what they really want is the American taxpayer dollar. Okay, so let's go over this. Okay, so all right. So here, Palantir and Anduril join forces with tech groups to bid for Pentagon contracts. Consortium likely to include Elon Musk's SpaceX in move to grab a bigger slice of the $850 billion US defense budget. Now, you may not know this, but Palantir is a company that Peter Thiel co-founded years ago, decades ago. And Anduril is a company that was co-founded by another partner at Founders Fund. Okay, Founders Fund is Peter Thiel's VC company. So they're all connected. It's the same people, it's the same PayPal mafia people. So they want the government contracts, right? The biggest budget in the US uh, for the US government is the military. So they want that. And like how, so what is the consortium? It's basically a RICO conspiracy. That's essentially what it is. So they conspired, they conspired to steal the election so that they could steal money from the government, all of them. The fact that they even have a consortium is crazy to me. Okay. So let's see here. I just want to read it to you, but I just wanted to show you because this is real. Okay. This is the true, if you ask me what is the motive, it's this money. Okay. Money. Okay, so let's see. Now let's read the article. Let me share here with you. Okay, so Palantir and Anduril, two of the largest U.S. defense technology companies, are in talks with about a dozen competitors to form a consortium that will jointly bid for U.S. government work in an effort to disrupt the country's oligopoly of prime contractors. So it's all, again, I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's not the point here, right? But I just wanted to show you this, and I want to ask them the question, is this, because to me, what else could be, like, it's so criminal. The amount of corruption is so insane. Wow. Okay, so I got my glasses and everything. I got my rods. Got my rods. Okay, so I know someone, every time that somebody is going to complain about something, but here's the rods. Oh, you can't see. Let me just, you know what, let me remove this background. Okay, so, oh, everybody's going, want to, okay, so, wait, hold on. Okay, so I have to do, okay, so my name Rosie. It's my name Rosie, okay. Okay, so, is it cold today? Yes. Am I going to the beach tomorrow? Okay. Now, so this consortium of companies, is this consortium going to be successful, Palantir, Endural, and other companies, in creating their own bids for the US government? Are they going to, okay, are they going to do what the article describes here? Are these companies going to do what the, no. Is this going to come to pass? No. Because guys, to me, I was shocked that others, I was truly this, even though we know that I know exactly their goals, right? But the blatant, it's RICO, right? Racketeering, so racketeering or corrupt. Anyway, I don't remember exactly what it is. So it's a racketeering conspiracy, right? With this organized crime, basically, that's what it is. So are these, because guys, if it comes true, not it comes true, it comes out that Elon Musk has meddled and changed the numbers, and he's putting in one of his companies to get money from the US government, among other things. It's a crime on many levels, not just the election, but with the corruption, the blatant corruption. So, are these companies going to get contracts as a result of Trump being elected? No. Do they think they're going to get, okay, well, do they think they're going to get contracts? Do these companies think they're going to get contracts? Yes. Are they planning to get contracts from the Defense Department now that supposedly Trump is in office? Will it come true? for them. No, immediately stops. No, no. Okay, so and if it is shocking to see this, but it's telling me the good thing is that it's not going to come to pass, and they have basically outed themselves. Okay, all right. So, following up on a video a couple days ago that addressed Elon Musk's support for the AFD. Here is an article from December 7th in The Guardian that shows how these people were at Mar-a-Lago on, so here just to make sure, on election, is that right? On election day, that's right. 1 second, let me just, because I had just, okay, that's right. Gather his supporters, okay, all right. So at the time, people weren't paying attention to this, but then now we see that Elon Musk supports these people, and there we are. So it's so I have a question. Is Elon Musk, given that Trump, that they were there on election day, does Elon Musk have a plan for the AFD to turn elections in their favor? Okay, and then now I saw that when I looked at it, was yesterday or whenever it was, the day before, I saw that they will not get it. They will not get in because the money connection will be exposed and the whole thing will have fallen. So, okay, so are these, let's stop here. The background. Okay, so now tell me, are these people from the EFD, did they go to Mar-a-Lago on the election day? Yes. Okay. Does Elon Musk want to help them? Yes. Are they going to be elected, have some sort of prime minister? They're going to do well in the next elections in Germany? No. No, because it's saying they have violated some sort of law also, and they will be exposed for that, for taking foreign money and all of it. So is the AFD going to get a lot of seats in Germany? It's saying no. And I see the image of like this Scooby-Doo when they reveal like the hood. So so that was the answer about that. Okay. All right, so let's move to the next topic. Okay, so I wanted to share with you this post about, just to show you what's going on in the world, how people are protesting still. Serbia, massive protest in Belgrade against dictator Alexander Vucic, another Kremlin puppet. So, okay, so amazing, right? All right, so just to tell you, okay, so another picture here. This is I'm just going to read that. There seems to be serious momentum against Russia. Protests in Serbia, protests in Georgia, protests in Russia. Mutiny among Russian soldiers, Syria lost. So I saw several reports today. People sent me information that their soldiers are refusing to cross the Dnipro River in Ukraine, among other things. So you see that the sentiment of the population is real, and it's coming out, and even the soldiers are gathering strength to stand up against them. So, all right, so just wanted to share. There's no real question here. I just wanted to share this. So there was the news about Ukraine and Russians mutiny in as they were trying to cross the Dnieper River near Kherson. So so there wasn't exactly the news that I got were like I couldn't now I'm hyper focused on verifying. So I believe it's probably very true. I 100% feel like the people that I've seen saying that seem legit, but I haven't yet found exactly the details because it's probably something that is difficult to verify, right? But anyway, so this is important, an important victory for Ukraine. So things are going well, at least on this front here. All right, so let's move. Okay, so the final piece of information for today is this very interesting link to an astrologer. So someone had mentioned this on a recent comment, and I wanted to share that with you because I thought it was. I'm always like, it's always nice to hear, right? So just wanted to share because it's. I find. Wait, what? I find that okay, so that it's. I don't know. It confirms everything, right? And it's And what's interesting about this is that this was done before the election, right? So you can see here the date, October 31st. And the person's, this is Mythic Zodiac. That's this newsletter. So I'm just going to skip. So this is the forecast for November. And I'm just going to see the at the very bottom here. You could read it and read out all. I'm not going to read all of it, but here is I can see a possible win for Trump on election day, but Kamala becoming president. I can't see Trump in 2025 and beyond. How could that happen? I don't know. Maybe Trump wins the election, but it is contested, and Kamala will be named president. I don't see how this would work. Supreme Court? Question mark. I leave you as confused as I am. But just to say that I'm always so fascinated when astrology sees this too. Okay, so just here. Okay, here it is. Election day works better for Trump, but election day is astrologically tense with Mars opposing Pluto, potentially indicating violent or transformative events and secrets coming to light. This aspect forms a cross with Harris's sun and moon. This is a burden and a lot of stress. It doesn't look good for her on election day. A cross such as this could crush someone, but Harris is tough with Mars ruling her moon sign of Aries. She's a warrior, and Warriors is more aligned with the zeitgeist because Pluto is entering Aquarius. Okay, so that's very interesting, right? In 2016, I predicted Donald Trump's victory based on his astrological chart, which was quite strong at the time. His ascendant was aligned with Regulus, the star symbolizing kingship, which has since shifted into Virgo, representing servitude. Trump's natal chart includes Jupiter being stationary. Jupiter is saying, "This is my son. He's a touch bombastic, but I will protect him." But now Jupiter is moving retrograde in the sign of his detriment, indicating a loss of power and diminishing luck. His chart also featured mythological figures like Icarus and Phaeton, both of whom experienced dramatic falls, hinting at a potential downfalls in his life. The Mars-Pluto opposition in his chart, located in the 12th house of karma and undoing, suggests troubling times ahead, particularly around the election period. When Mars goes into Leo on the 3rd of November, opposing Pluto with Mars is on his ascendant, but does look good to me. This looks like an attack on him. He could still win the election, but run into trouble afterward. So it's so interesting. Pluto, okay, so Pluto entering Aquarius November 18th, a desire for progressive leadership will likely emerge, impacting the political landscape and perhaps diminishing Trump's resonance with the public. However, Trump's values don't fit the new energy, so I don't see him as president doing Pluto and Aquarius. So, okay. All right. So, okay. So that's it. That's it, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna stop share this. And that's it. So today is likely going to be quite short, but I just wanted to say hello. And this is it. So see you tomorrow. And Merry Christmas. But I will be making videos on Monday, the 23rd. Not, I don't think on the 24th or the 25th. Okay? But I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. All right. Have a good evening. Enjoy the remainder of your Sunday. Bye.